Okay, so today is this huge full moon. It's a full moon in Taurus and it's conjunct Uranus. Uranus is the planet of unexpected big changes, right? Just unexpected things happening. And then full moons are illuminating things that are not seen, bringing those things to the surface. Now, it's also trining Pluto, which has to do with societal changes. So big things could be happening now, during the full moon, but also from now on, now forward, there's going to be a bunch of these trines, which is actually very rare. There hasn't usually been so many in such a short period of time, but from now until the end of the 2020s, I guess, there's going to be a bunch of them. So one thing I really want to say about all this, and I've been wanting to say this for a while, and I keep forgetting to put this in one of my videos, is spiritually, we have signed up for this. We knew we could handle this. We knew, as a matter of fact, we probably on the spiritual level were like excited about this time. When you're planning a trip and you're like, you guys, that sounds so fun. We'll climb Mount Everest and we'll go on a canoe ride in the Grand Canyon. And, it's like you plan too much and you forget that you're just human. So yeah, I think that's part of what's happening with us right now. Spiritually, we knew that we wanted to be part of this adventure because this is an incredible time in history, in human history. Lots of big changes, lots of things about good over evil, believing in the reality that we want to create versus giving into the fear. So when you are getting afraid or you're starting to, maybe you heard the news or someone starts talking to you and you just start to feel like, I don't want that. That's not the reality you have to have. You can work on your visualizations. You can work on journal writing. Just create the world that you want to live in. And there's a lot of power in that. But also know that you're here at this specific time for a very specific reason. Your soul knew you could do this. Your soul knew you were an important element to all of this as well. You're not just a spectator. You're actually a co-creator of the world that we are trying to push everybody to step into. Not push, but the world we are working on collectively creating so that we all step into something that is true progress. Definitely not pushing or pulling anyone in. We're creating, and there's a big difference there. It's free will. That's the part that makes it tricky and hard. But if you just stay in the part of yourself that believes, you stay in the part of yourself that basically dreams and comes from that place of ultimate dream and creativity, then I think that that's a good place to stay. But yeah, there's a lot of big stuff going on right now. So look in your chart, in your birth chart, where you have Taurus and where you have Capricorn. And those are the two areas that are going to be really affected right now and might even experience big changes. I can't remember where mine is right off the bat. I believe my Capricorn is in my third house, and Taurus, oh my gosh, I can't remember all of a sudden. But wherever it is, those are the areas that I'm going to study tonight, and I'm going to really look at it and say, okay, these are the areas that my life is going to be changing. So go ahead and look at that, but also just keep working on staying calm, work on regulating your nervous system, whatever that is, yoga, exercise, walking, extra sleep, tea, tinctures, minerals, vitamins, staying away from anyone that just makes you feel awful. Like if you're around someone or you're talking to them or you're watching their videos and they just make you feel awful, don't do it. It's that simple. Like, don't do it. Just, put in your mind and in your energy field the things that support you being creative and feeling good and feeling like you're part of something that's moving towards something really great and wonderful. And yeah, so we're in for a long run with all this. This isn't going to just be like, okay, it's over. Because, on Tuesday, we do have that Pluto changing out of Capricorn, where it's been for 16 years, and it's moving into Aquarius, where it will be for 19 years. So we have a lot of changes coming up, but they're the good kind of changes. They're like really getting us to where it is good for everybody. But that's not going to just be easy. So buckle up, mellow out, and look at where Taurus and Capricorn are in your chart. All right, see you in the next video.